That night, the house felt unbearably still. The clock ticked louder than usual, the refrigerator hummed, and every small sound seemed to echo off the walls. I sat on the couch, the same couch where we'd watched countless movies together, where he once held me close when I cried over my father's death. Now, I sat alone, holding a cup of tea gone cold, waiting for him to come home. I didn't know what I would say. I just knew it was time. When the door finally opened, he hesitated before stepping in, as if he could sense the change in the air. His eyes darted toward me, then away. "You're still up?" he asked, trying to sound casual. I nodded and smiled faintly. "I made tea," I said. My voice was calm, almost too calm. I handed him a cup and motioned for him to sit. He took a sip, his hands shaking slightly. The scent of her perfume lingered around him, sweet and sharp. For a moment, neither of us spoke. The silence stretched between us, thick and heavy, like a truth neither of us could escape. 17 years, I finally said, my eyes fixed on the steam rising from my cup. "That's a long time, isn't it?" He looked up, startled, unsure how to respond. "It is," he said quietly. "We've been through a lot." I nodded slowly. "Yes, we have. That's why it's strange to feel like I don't know you anymore." His breath caught. He opened his mouth to speak, but I continued before he could. "I followed you today." His cup froze halfway to his lips. "What do you mean?" he asked, though his voice trembled. "I saw you," I said simply. "At the cafe." He set the cup down carefully, avoiding my eyes. The silence that followed was deafening. I could hear my own heartbeat pounding in my chest. For a long time, he said nothing. Then, finally, in a voice barely above a whisper, he said, "I never meant to hurt you." I let out a soft, sad laugh. "That's the thing about hurting someone," I said. "You never mean to. But you still do." He looked up then, his eyes wet. "I don't know how we got here," he said. "I do," I replied gently. "We stopped talking. We stopped listening. We stopped trying." I took off my wedding ring and placed it on the table. The small sound it made as it touched the wood felt final. "I think this is where our story ends," I said. Tears streamed down his face as he reached for my hand, but I pulled away. "You loved me once," I whispered. "And I loved you enough to let you go." When he walked out that night, I didn't watch him leave. I sat in the quiet, feeling something inside me loosen and breathe again. For the first time in years, the silence didn't hurt, it healed.